it's been really, really positive so far. We've been really fortunate, I think, to strike a chord with a lot of the players. So we have a lot of guys coming over that are big League of Legends guys or big Dota guys or big Dota derivative games like Han or even Loco or something like that. And they've been very, very positive around the perspective not breaking the game for them in terms of their ability to play it. Everyone seems to be kind of like, I can dig it. I can get behind it, and it's not a new game. So yeah, they're asking me if I'm going to jungle. I'm going to say yes. Yes, I am.
Excellent.
So jungle it is.
I'm excited to see. We've got just a little bit of time here before we're actually going to wrap up, and we've got some other great stuff for you here today. We're still going to go in and just, we're going to see a little bit of jungle maybe here?
Yeah, we'll start out the jungling, and then I'll let them know I'm going to have to bail early. So poor guys that are on my team, but we're going to keep rocking and rolling. We'll show you kind of the beginning of what a jungle build will look like in spite. Oh, no, we're actually going to pop out the game queue. So actually, let's take this opportunity to kind of go through and talk to the gods instead of crushing someone else's game for them.
Okay.
So here we have Agni, which is the Hindu god of fire, and he is a range caster as well. We can take a look at him, see his details here. So we have the character cards for all the gods. You can see kind of how they scale and what their base powers are, their abilities. So for Agni, he is a caster through which basically you're able to lay down an area of effect spell, and then any other of your other spells you cast while someone's standing in it will do extra damage and stun. So he's a very strong range caster, similar to a I've been re-queued, it looks like. So fair enough. I'll keep rocking and rolling with my team.
Might as well. How many gods do you have right now? How many do you expect to be in?
Right now, I believe we're at 15, and I think that it's going to be like anything. I think one of the things about it being an Unreal game and super high fidelity and all that is that you get the characters that come out are going to be very, very unique, and they're going to be very highly detailed. And so I think what's going to be good about having a limited number or a smaller number, say, than trying to get into League of Legends or Han or Dota at this point is you're not looking at 100, you're looking at 15. And then you learn those, and then we add on and add on and add on. And that's the great thing about the game being gods is that you never run out of gods.
Right.
There's always something somewhere.
Definitely a lot to pull from as far as that's concerned.
Yeah. So it looks like actually the guys that were cleaning me up in the last game are going to be on my team here. So not so bad. And yeah, I'm going to start out with a jungle build. I'll show you what I mean by the eggs and being able to take out a couple camps really early. And then we will, I think, wrap it up and have some final words.
Yeah, absolutely. So I want to hear from you. Obviously, you work for Hi-Rez. You've done some great work for them, not only with the Tribes community, but now into Smite.
Yes, sir.
What is to you the most exciting thing about this game?
About this game?
Yeah.
The most exciting thing, man, that's a tough one. I think the most exciting thing, what I'm really looking forward to seeing out of the competitive community for this game, which will ultimately, I'm sure, spring up, is going to be...
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, the entrance comes down from the screen there. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they are going to be able to use the abilities, I think, and kind of the less known aspects of the characters and bring those into very, very powerful lane combinations. We have, it can be difficult in, internal testing to see every iteration that someone may be able to do. And I think that there's some really strong combinations out there. And that's like first thing I'm excited to see is like just meta take shape. Like,
right, exactly.
Oh, you always run this guy here. And it's like,
change.
I never thought about that. So that's really what I'm looking forward to. So here I'm going to start out with a little bit of attack power and that Hand of the Gods, which will allow me to do the damage to the those creep camps quickly. I'm going to grab a few health pots and get my move on here. So yes, you see I have taken this first ability, Broodlings, which will allow me to lay an egg just in front of me here. So I can zoom in. That's another thing I guess is worth mentioning is that this is your max perspective. So there is, you can go close, but you can't go farther away. So, so here you can see I'm actually going to be going for the mana camp first because that will allow me, I'm going to be basically blowing all of my mana to drop these, what are essentially traps to get this creep camp down quickly. And then that will allow me to regen all my mana. So here the creeps will actually spawn at 15 seconds. So I'll be able to get down 3 pods, I believe. I was a little bit slow, so maybe only 2.
15 seconds into the game?
That's right. At 15 seconds into the game, the creep camps will spawn. In this build, I believe. It could have been changed as I have been out of the studio, and the game is actually in real beta. We are really changing it all the time. There you see that it's actually spawned at 10 seconds here, so I was wrong, and you see my little spiderlings coming out. Looks like my friendly Alkang is coming to give me a little help. Hopefully he does not get the credit for the kill. No, looks like I'm going to get it, and fantastic there. Now I've got that mana buff, and I'm getting mana regen. Next camp I'm going to be going for here is this protection camp down here in the left. And this time I am going to use my Hand of the Gods, which will allow me to get these kills a bit faster here. So I'm going to make my way over. And here we go. I'm going to drop another set of Spiderlings, and this time I'm not going to be using them necessarily to do as much damage as I will be just tanking the damage off of me. So there they go in. They're going to get the aggro. I'm going to use that Hand of the Gods, which takes out the little minion adds, and then my Spiderlings will clean that up, and I can just run off.
Oh, nice.
And there we go.
Very nice. Yeah, it's definitely a jungler character.
Absolutely, yeah. And then so taking a look, wow, look at that dive. So here you go. You see an example of of maybe a bit of emergent play here. Is my team is diving the enemy tower at level 1. So maybe let's see if they overcommit. I may be able to pick up a kill here. Looking like no, they are not, but I will go ahead and skill my slow anyway, which is this giant web, and I'm going to help them dive before I head out of the game. There's the web coming out. Should get a good slow. No, unfortunately, unable to get it. But I will go start taking
but again, another great demonstration of like the skill shot, right?
That's right.
You need to lead that a little bit. You try to anticipate the run speed of the champion you're throwing it at, or the god you're throwing it at, etc. And so as far as the buffs are concerned, what are they, 120 seconds then?
They are, yes. Then when they start, there are 2 minutes of buff time. So and let's see if I can pick up a third one here, and you can see how they stack. I'll get extra protection, extra mana, and extra defense, as well as health regen. So I'll be in a good spot with all of these buffs. I'm going to go ahead and use that Hand of the Gods again that's come off of cooldown. And let's see, I'll let my spiders clean him up now, and away I go. And there we are. So I think I'll go ahead and head back here. And I think that we have a little bit more time before we have to call it a day on Smite.
Yep.
And I think, let's see, I'll go ahead and upgrade this, and maybe I'll hop out of the game here now, and we'll talk a little bit more about, what we have to see from Smite there. So I think there, I hope everyone got a good taste of the game and what we're going to be able to bring to the table there from the title.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we're gonna just be wrapping up here for the day, but we are gonna have Smite returning tomorrow. I think that we get to switch seats.
That's right. Tomorrow you're in the hot seat, and you get to be embarrassed by the.
I'm not going to get embarrassed.
I'm immune to embarrassment.
I'm going to try my best. So I'll be a total tryhard on that one. So.
All right.
But yeah, I look forward to that. We're also going to be showing and featuring Smite on the final day as well of E3.
That's correct. Yep.
So make sure that you keep tabs on the schedule. That's at twitch.tv/E3. And if anyone's interested in getting in the beta, can you talk a little bit about how one might be able to get in?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Head over to www.smitegame.com, and you can register for the beta right there, or you can pre-purchase the game. Well, rather, it's a free-to-play game, so you can pre-purchase actually a bundle of gods.
Okay.
And that will immediately get you into the beta right then and there for $20 if you are interested in buying your way in, or you can apply, and we roll out beta access on regular intervals.
Excellent. All right, well, we got to wrap Smite up. So, Bart, any final words that you want to say about the game before we return?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, make sure to check us out tomorrow. We'll be back here both Wednesday and Thursday here for E3. And, stay tuned for news about Smite. And you can actually see people streaming it right now on Twitch. It is actually an open NDA. There is no NDA for the closed beta. So you can see all of your, kind of favorite WoW or League of Legends players will be coming through and streaming Smite here and there. So
I'll be
stay
streaming
tuned
on Twitch. So now that we can, I'll be all over that.
Yes,
Bart, we're not going to be gone very long.
We're not going anywhere, really.
Break. When we come back, it's Bart and I again, but we're switching over to Tribes. So keep it locked. We're live from the floor of E3 2012, and we'll be back with Tribes after this.